Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So today I have a bit of a project show which I'm going to show you in a second, but this combines in with a mixture of charity shop and eBay, a bit of a mixed haul there. And the reason this fits in is that this frame, I picked up this box frame here for 50p, and it looked completely different to this. So it was brown, it had a picture on the inside that someone had drawn. So I painted up the frame black and white, and I changed up the image that was on the inside. And yeah, so that was 50p from the Samaritans, good old Samaritans. They do some good work, and I do love Alice in Wonderland, and I showed you the other day that I picked up this little 50p Alice in Wonderland book, and that was what inspired me to do this on the inside. And it's got a mixture of bits have come from the craft box when they did the online subscription craft box when it came from the Alice in Wonderland one, and the paper from Tuesday morning, which was the Bow Bunny kind of Alice in Wonderland inspired paper, and some of the ephemera, and of course the images from that book that I cut out. So it's sort of not quite classic Alice, but it's not quite very modern Alice. It's sort of somewhere in between, but it was a cheap book. So yeah, I like that. It's going to sit in my craft room until I get bored of it, and then I will change it out for something else. But I do like these box frames. So when you can pick them up 50p a pound, and that tends to be in charity shops and car boot sales, I do like to do it because there's something fun about making a frame. I enjoy it. And man, black acrylic paint goes on like anything, doesn't it? You definitely don't need 2 coats of that. That just wallops on, and there you go, it's all covered up. So that was my first little charity shop purchase. And then in the same shop, it's kind of a stall really, Samaritan's stall, I picked up a little crafty punch for 50p. So these don't sell for much anyway in craft shops, but the reason I like this one, and I will cut it out to show you, is because it is cute little sweeties, and I thought it would make lovely sweetie ephemera to go in like a shaker card or on a card that's kind of sweet treat themed. So I'll quickly show you how they come out. See that, and then you pull it out here, and let's have a look at my little sweeties. They all come out the one way up, as you do, as they do. Come on then, little sweeties. There we go. Makes me hungry. I had ice cream today. We were going to go to the seal sanctuary and see the seals, but it was queuing miles back, crazily. I don't know why the whole world was going to the seal sanctuary. So instead we just popped into town and had a bit of a look around and had some ice cream. That was how it linked into the sweets. And had ice cream, despite trying to eat healthily. So they're cute, aren't they, for 50p. Then I've got this one here because this was the image on the packaging. I didn't pay 80p, I paid 50p. But I changed up the pot to put it in my own container. So it says images of Egypt beads. And I'll just show you some of them. So it's absolutely loads. But I did like them. You can sort of imagine them in... I guess it's an African country, isn't it? Egypt. Egypt's in Africa? Yes, it is. I have to think about that for a moment. And you can imagine that. But I just thought some of these beads would be really cute, like the leaf and the flower and the... Is it a dolphin or a fish? I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, I thought they would be a bit of fun. And I'm always happy to give money to these Samaritans. They do some good work. So carrying on the charity shop front... Went to Save the Children this time. So if you're in America, I know your thrift store's a bit more generic, but in England they're all named, so you get to select the charity you want to support. Or in my case, you support them all. So this says Beautiful Mum. Don't know where it came from. Looks like maybe like a home bargain type box or something like that. But my mum was with me when I picked this up for 50p. So I'm not going to give it to my mum. I'm going to change it up. I don't know if I can scratch this off using some, like, I want to say silicone remover, acetone. but it depends if this is actually glass or plastic, because I found out if you put acetone on plastic, obviously it just melts it, so it feels like glass. But it also feels a bit like plastic, so I need to check that before I start trying to take that off, or I might just cover it over. But I thought, how cute is that box? I'm going to obviously decoupage it. 50p, you can't go wrong, can you? I mean, you can go wrong if you mess it up, but you've only lost 50p, so it's not the end of the world. And then I picked up this bag of beautiful flowers, and in this charity shop it didn't have any prices on, so I was just kind of picking up stuff I liked, and she goes, that'll just be 50p for the bag. I thought, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I like them. They're very much like ones that if you were going to get married, they would be beautiful to go on your dress. I'm not planning on getting married or even making a wedding dress, but I feel like I can incorporate them into projects. I do fabric projects. People were saying about the rotary cutters. Yeah, I do like sewing and things like that. And I also do a lot of hat making and making fascinators and things, which those would be beautiful on. So should the occasion arise, I do have a wedding to go to in not that long amount of time. They're beautiful for that, but they would also be beautiful in a project. You know, even that could go like in the corner if it was arranged differently. So I did like those. They're just pretty. They're just pretty. And now they're everywhere, and I don't know how to clean that up at the moment. But moving on to eBay. I love a bit of eBay, and I love these hunky-dory little books. As you probably noticed, I'm kind of addicted. So I think this was about £3, this one, which is less than they retail for new, which is why I picked them up on eBay. And there was just something about the dresses that appealed to me, like that one. Look at that. That should perfectly be incorporated into these flowers, shouldn't it? And it's Parisian, which I just can't resist for some reason. I just thought they were such cute designs. That's gorgeous as well. That's Paris. Oh, they're going to have lots of Paris designs. That's going to make me very happy. So I'm buying them on eBay. You don't really get a look properly at all the designs. So it's kind of like, this is like me looking at it for the first time as well. But I am looking forward to making projects with this. I just find, you know, I was really into dressmaking at one point, and I still love it. It's just such a time-consuming thing to do. So anything kind of sewing inspired and fashion inspired, not that I would wear it myself, but I enjoy making it for other people or just for the sake of it. I just love that kind of thing. So I'm going to try and do some projects using my hunky-dory. I shouldn't keep saying should I? My hunky-dory little books. Do some on camera and show you what I like to do. Obviously, I'm mostly likely to just buy them and put them on the shelf and hoard them. I think we all know that's what I most like to do. But I do craft with them. Really like that. So if you're interested, Little Book of Dresses is absolutely beautiful. If you are kind of a classic beauty Parisian fanatic like me, you will like that. And then to the completely different end of the spectrum, it's a farmyard paper pad. So I found this seller on eBay, and I was quite excited. I bought a couple of things. This is the first one that has arrived. So this is the Kaiser Craft paper pad. It was £3 on eBay, and I say excited just because they're kind of things that I really like, and they don't always come up that much on eBay. So I like my farmyard style, my farmhouse style, and all that's quite in fashion at the moment. I like it because I grew up with animals, still got animals, and it sort of roots me in my childhood and my loves. Gorgeous, isn't it? I was going to flick through at the same time as talking. It's quite an American farmyard one, which is fine, having just been to America. But I'm gonna love using this. I love it. So look at that. I wouldn't have a real one, but you know, I like the style. That's like denim, isn't it? Barbed wire, straw. I do like that. So this is quite me. So you can see they're quite me. I have my different ends of my spectrum. That's just dirt. I like that. It's like a page of dirt, and I'm excited by it. Strange, isn't it? I can't explain it. But yeah, I was very excited to see this one, and it goes with some stamps that I've picked up as well, but I'm waiting for my order to be completely here before I show you those ones. Love that. And at the back, in case you're interested, is they come with die cuts. They're actually cut out. Don't often get that in a 6x6. I love it. I have a real thing for red check as well. Don't know what that is. Tags. What do you call them? Like sentiment strips? I don't know. But yeah, I was happy to get that. And if you are interested in the eBay seller, I'm happy to share it with you, and you can go and have a look. They've got lots of other interesting things on there. Just looking behind me, yes, that is all I have picked up, fortunately, from charity shops and eBay. And of course, there's another look at my crafty make for today. So any questions about any of the things you've seen, do let me know, and stay tuned for more videos of crafty items. I will speak to you soon. Bye.